In this video, we're gonna work on Joanna's iron swing in this live golf lesson. Joanna is one of our subscribers.
Yes.
And she's been struggling with her iron. So you've been struggling with the contact, direction, and the distance,
yes.
right? What do you think you're doing wrong in your swing, in your opinion?
My backswing.
Your backswing? Okay, so you think you have a bad backswing that's
Yeah.
causing you to have a bad contact? Okay, and
My
then
flexibility.
flexibility?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see. So I haven't seen your swing yet, so we're gonna find out while we're doing the video. We're gonna hit 3 shots, and we're gonna show the audience how what your swing look like.
Okay.
And that's your 7 iron. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna hit 2 more shots.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, that was better. Right, that was a little bit more straighter than the first 2 shots. When I see your swing, you're very armsy. What I mean by armsy is you're using lots of arms.
Yeah.
So,
I know.
but good thing is that you know how to use your lower body. So you don't swing just with your arm. You don't swing like this. You still do use your lower body when you swing.
Yeah.
But problem is that there's no connection between your arms and the lower body. So your arm's like way up here. So your arm, your bicep is not pushing against your chest and you're here. So if you start using your lower body, your arm's not gonna follow. So your arm has to be connected to your body like this. So there should be less space up here and your right elbow has to be more tucked in. So whenever you start using your lower body, your arms can follow. But this connection here, so all you can do from here is use your arm to drop your hands this way. So another issue is that when you're on the downswing, there's way too much space between your right elbow and your right pocket. So you're throwing your hands down like this. So which causes you to go way over the top and then come down in a very steep angle, and then there's no lagging on your swing. So lagging means your club head is lagging behind your body. So delaying. But what's happening is your lower body is turning, but your arms are coming down at the same time.
Yeah.
So we're supposed to delay your club head so we can compress the ball like this. But you don't have that, you're just doing this.
Yeah.
But that's why we call it early casting. So early casting is you're casting early. So we have to fix that. And the main reason why you're casting early is because you have a disconnection on your top of the backswing. Okay? Because you told me you have a shoulder flexibility issue. So we can do a quick test. So why don't you come over here, get into a golf position like this. Okay, and then get your elbow at the shoulder. Good. And without changing your spine angle, maintain your spine angle and get your hands all the way up. Okay, can you go a little bit higher arm? Okay, can you go a little bit farther back?
No.
Okay, let's try again. So here, and then go back. Oh, you do have a flexibility issue. Okay, just the shoulder.
Yeah.
So
it's right shoulder, the left is better.
Oh, left is better.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the main reason why your arms are not getting into that position.
I know this is the right position, but
you have to do a lot of flexibility drills, like a mobility drill, to get your shoulder to be more mobile. Let's start with the setup. So let me see, set up to this ball. Okay. So first, we gotta extend a little bit closer. Good, and then the club slightly on the toe. Good, much better. So what I noticed was you're standing a little bit too far from the setup. Okay. So on your setup position, make sure your right elbow is not facing this way. Right elbow face inward.
Okay.
Like you're kind of giving out blood, and then slightly bend. Okay. So slightly bend like this. So when you look from the side video, I should be able to see your left arm like this. From the side video, good. And then at the same time, you gotta drop your right shoulder while you're doing that. So push it more, good. Okay, a little bit more, dropping the right shoulder. Good. So, and then from here, what you did before was you're just lifting your arm this way. Okay? So one of the reasons is you're on your setup, your right shoulder and left shoulders are on the same line. So when you do a backswing like this, your right shoulder goes up. But if you set up with the side tilt like this, with your right elbow tucked in, it's easier for you to do a backswing around your body like this. Okay? So elbow tucked in, more. Good. Ready? Oh, it's okay. On your setup, let's drop your shoulder more. Way more. Good. Okay, ready? 1. Okay, elbows, relax your elbow. Good. And then from here, I want you to rotate the shoulder. Right here. So, arms a little bit higher. Good. So, I want your arms to be on your right shoulder. You see you see from the camera view, your left arm is on the right shoulder, right? But what you did before,
it's here.
Way up here. Right there. So, we have to flatten your backswing swing plane a little bit. So, let me show you one more time. So, from here, this is how you started.
Yes.
And very far away, you did this. What we want, here.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Good. Keep going. Turn your shoulder. Good. So you couldn't get your arms to be behind you here because you're not doing any shoulder turn. So what I mean by shoulder turn is you're lifting the arm like this, but you're not doing any shoulder turn. This is the shoulder turn. Okay, so we want your shoulder to turn this way, not just this way. Okay, so let's try again. Elbow tucked in. Good. Right there, and then turn your shoulder. Perfect. Good. So good. Okay, so let's try that 2 more times. Yep. Flatter backswing. Go. Keep going. Good. Right there. Good. Just 1 more. Backswing. Good job. Good. Right there. Good. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. This time we're gonna hit the ball like that.
Hit the ball like that. Okay.
Yeah, but don't stop though. You can just go right to the backswing and hit the ball.
Okay.
But it's not gonna be easy to hit the ball like that. But yeah, let's give it a try.
Okay.
So right elbow tucked in. Okay. And flatter backswing. Good. Okay. Good. So let's do that 1 more time. Okay. Just 1 more.
I hit the ground first. Right?
Yeah. So because we still haven't fixed the early casting, so you're still going to hit the ball first. And so we're gonna do some other drills to fix it, but we gotta fix your backswing first. So this time I want you to make it much flatter. Okay? Elbow tucked in more. Good. Yep. Start from there. Okay. Good. So I can see so much more connection in your body now. Good. And even after you hit the ball, do you notice that your arms were you're stopping here before you're just going all the way to finish?
Yeah, I hate this.
Yeah. You used to have a huge chicken wing, right? So because your arms are more connected now, you have a little bit less chicken wing. Even after you finish hitting the ball, you kind of stop here instead of doing this, right? So yeah, good job. So in just a few minutes, we fix your backswing. If you get into a habit of just hitting over the top like this every time, your golf game is gonna get worse and worse. You can't really hit. You're not gonna hit a proper iron shot. So yeah. So this must be like something that must be fixed.
Okay.
So and then early casting is the worst habit in golf. If I have to choose one worst habit in golf, it's this early casting.
Yeah.
You can never ever be a good golfer if you start early casting. So you have a good advantage because you're tall. If you're tall, golf is super easy. Then the people who's shorter.
Yeah.
Another reason why early casting is bad is because if you cast too early, like this, you see your club face is facing the sky. So if the club face is facing the sky, do you think the ball is going to go shorter or farther?
Shorter.
Shorter, right? So that's why pitching faces up and 7-iron facing down, right? So that's exactly what you're doing. With your 7-iron, you're hitting it like you're hitting a pitching wedge. You're supposed to hit your 7-iron like you're hitting a 5-iron. So if you cast early, it's a pitching wedge. If you hold on to the legging, then it's gonna be a 5-iron. So I don't expect you to compress it that much. Just 7-iron is totally fine. Okay? And then another reason why early casting is the worst thing is because lowest point of your club head, the lowest point, is going to be mostly behind the ball, right here. So because you're casting so early, you're mostly gonna hit the ball, hit the ground first. And then if you don't hit the ground, then you're mostly going to come up and top the ball. So if you hit the ball, sometimes you're going to hit it right underneath the ball, sometimes. But that's only because you got luck. That's pretty much a luck. It's not a proper swing. So you're supposed to always come down and hit the ball first and then hit the ground or brush the ground. That's the proper shot if you want to be a consistent golfer. Okay? So now we're gonna do drills to fix your early casting. Okay, so let me show you an example. I want you to come over here. So easiest drill to fix the early casting is the stop at the takeaway right here. So somewhere here. Yep, at the takeaway is at the belt level. And then we're hitting the ball from here. So only way you can hit the ball from this position is pushing this handle towards the target. 1, 2. Because if you stop from here, if you want to hit the ball, you can't really do this, right? So you gotta push this handle towards the target, then hit the ball. So we're gonna start with that one. So let's come over here. The most important thing is you have to stop though. Stop. Good. And then go. Perfect. Good. Stop and good. Okay. So,
I have to hit the ground.
No, you don't have to. Okay, one more. Good, and go. Perfect. Good. So this time let's hit the ball. But put the ball much closer to your body though. Because again, your hands are moving away from your body. Keep your hands closer to your body.
Like this?
No, not too close. Yeah, that's good. And then I don't expect you to hit good shots here. We're not supposed to, we're not trying to hit a perfect shot. We're just trying to get your handle in front of the club. 1 and 2. Good. So what you literally just did was, because your hands were here, only way to hit this ball was push this handle this way. So you just created that lagging naturally. But when you look at your full swing, you're here. But what you just did with that swing, you were here. So that was pretty easy, right? So now we're gonna go to the half swing. So try the half swing. Good. Up. Yeah, that's half swing. And then same thing. Throw this handle towards the target, and then release the club here. Okay. Let's do that 3 times. 1. Good. Oh, perfect. Try 2 more. 1. Good. 1 more. Oh, perfect swing. So let's give it a swing. So we're gonna hit the ball. So when there's a ball, the problem is you're gonna kind of go back to your old swing. So don't worry about trying to hitting a ball. We're just swinging the club, and the ball is just there. Okay? Just do exactly what you did. Just stop and throw the handle towards that way. Okay, let's try again. Okay, good. Good. So, do you know where you're hitting on those ones?
No.
You're hitting it here, on the hosel, right here.
Oh.
If you're looking for a drink for a golf game, try Shake Cobra Tea in our affiliate link down below.
Because I noticed you're hitting it here a lot. So what you can do, you don't have to stand too far. just put the club always on the toe side right here. Always, okay?
Okay.
So because your miss is always the heel. So always start with on the toe. Okay? And then like slightly wider. Okay.
Like
good.
here? Like
Yep, that's pretty good. It has to be slightly wider than your shoulder. Oh, great shot. Okay, let's try 2 more. Okay, good shot. Okay, 1 more. Perfect. All right. So I noticed your all 3 shot, you didn't hit the ground first. You're hitting the ball first and then hitting the ground.
Yeah.
So main reason is because now you're not early casting. You're holding to the angle and hitting the ball first and hitting the ground after. So great shot. So you started with around 100 to 120 yard average to, how far was that? Like 140? Oh, good job. So it wasn't that hard, right?
Yes.
I mean, you need a lot of practice to obviously to master this movement, but now you know at least what your issue is, and then you can try to fix it. Okay, so good job. Okay, so what we worked on with Joanna was on her setup, her elbow was facing this way, and then there's too much space between her body and her arm, so she did her backswing like this. She had not enough shoulder rotation, and then her arms were not connected on the setup. So make sure when you see a video of yourself from down the line, if your setup look like this, change it to this. Keep your elbows more tucked in, and then right elbow facing your body, not facing the camera. And then make sure your hands are not moving away from your body. Keep them connected and just rotate around your body. Backswing, and then that which causes her to start early casting because she has no connection between her arms and the body. So only power she can generate from is using her arm because there's no connection here. So that's why we worked on this drill to understand how lagging works. So we gotta throw the butt end of the grip towards the target to create the leg, not early cast. Okay, so if we connect all of them together, so elbow tucked in, and then max swing, keep everything together, and then start with your lower body. Thank you for watching our video. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys in the next video.